So here's a first word video on converting units. This one's going to talk about length and area. In this course, we generally work in meters, centimeters, and millimeters, and we need to know how to convert from one to the other, not just for length, but also for area. So the example that I'm going to use is we're going to have a rectangle that maybe is like 4.3. We're going to say the length is equal to 4.3 meters. The width is going to be, width is equal to 23 centimeters, let's say. It's a centimeter up there. So width equal 23 centimeters, length equal 4.3 meters. And we know that area is equal to length times width. Perimeter is equal to 2 times length plus 2 times width. So we'll do the perimeter first. We have the length is 4.3, so perimeter is equal to 2 times 4.3 meters plus 2 times the width of 23 centimeters. So when we're working with units, these are units of length, when we add numbers together, we can only add numbers of the same unit. So this one's going to go 2 times 4 is 8, 2 times 3 is 6 meters, plus 2 times 23 is going to be 46 centimeters. And we have to convert either meters to centimeters or centimeters to meters. And in this example, we're going to do both. And we always, whenever we convert units, we have to start with an equivalent. So we have to know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. And that's the definition of meter and a centimeter. We know that to be true. And when we convert, we always have to multiply by the conversion factor. And when we do that, we have to multiply the conversion factor that has the unit we're trying to get rid of on the bottom and the unit we want to get to on the top. So if we're going to convert meters into centimeters, we have to take this and convert it into a number where centimeters are on top and meters is on bottom. And remember, we can do that by multiplying, or in this case, dividing both sides by 1 meter. So I'm going to take this equivalence, I'm going to divide both sides by the same number, which is 1 meter. 1 meter divided by 1 meter is 1. And on this side, we get 100 centimeters per meter. So we get the number 1 is equal to 100 centimeters per meter. And using this, we can multiply to convert this 8.6 into centimeters. It's equal to 8.6 meters times, this is the number 1. We can take any number and multiply it by 1 to convert it. 100 centimeters divided by 1 meter plus 46 centimeters is equal to 860 centimeters plus 46 is 9, what do we get? 906 centimeters total. Now let's say like we wanted to go the other way. We wanted to convert this centimeters into meters. I'm going to jump down to here. 8.6 meters plus 46 centimeters times, I'm going to jump back to this definition. I'm going to do 1 meter divided by 100 centimeters to get the conversion factor is equal to, it's an equal sign, 100 centimeters divided by 100 centimeters. Whatever we do to one side of the equation, we do to the other. This goes to the number 1. We get 1 meter per 100 centimeters. We can leave it just like this, is equal to 1. So I can take 46 centimeters and multiply it by 1, but 1 is equal to 1 meter divided by 100 centimeters. So I get the perimeter is equal to 8.6 meters plus 46 divided by 100, was the decimal point two places, 0.46 centimeters go away, meters remain, meters. So the perimeter is equal to 9.06 meters in this situation. So it's 906 centimeters or 9.06 meters. For the area, you know, the area is equal to length times width. So in this situation, we get area is equal to 4.3 meters times 23 centimeters. And then the thing about multiplying, when we're multiplying units together, we do not have to convert them immediately, right? So if I come to my calculator and I do 4.3 times 23 equals 98.8, 98.8, oops, 8. And then I have to keep these units. So I have meters and centimeters. So we have this weird thing, meters, centimeters. So I can say the area of this thing is 98.8 meter centimeters, right? But nobody really ever works that way. We usually work in square centimeters or square meters. So we have to do the conversion. So we can either convert before we multiply or convert after we multiply. It's our choice. We still have 100 centimeters is equal to 1 meter. So if I wanted to get rid of this centimeter and get this in square meters, I need to take the centimeters and put it on the bottom. So I'm going to do 1 is equal to 1 meter divided by 100 centimeters. Did that by dividing. 98.8 meters centimeters times the number 1 meter divided by 100 centimeters is equal to, this decimal point jumps 2 places, 1, 2, because I'm taking 100, taking this and dividing it by 100. I get 0.988 centimeters go away. 1 meter times 1 meter is meters squared for area. I can also go the other way. I'm going to say area is equal to 98.8 meters centimeters. I'm going to flip this the other way, times 100 centimeters divided by 1 meter. Meters cross out. 98.8 times 100, move the decimal point 2 places. 1, 2 equals 9880. Centimeters times centimeters is centimeters squared. So now I have a quantity that makes more sense, 0.988 meters squared, or 9880 centimeters. This is kind of a weird way to do it anyway. So another way to do it is like this. Area equals 4.3 meters times 100 centimeters divided by 1 meter times 23 centimeters. And if we get our calculator out, 4.3 meters times 100 centimeters per meter times 23 centimeters equals 9890. Meters cross out. Centimeters times centimeters is centimeters squared. Another way to do it is this way. 4.3 meters times 23 centimeters times a conversion factor to convert centimeters into meters is going to be 1 meter divided by 100 centimeters equals, I can use my calculator again, 4.3 times 23 divided by 100 equals 0.989 centimeters. Cross out. Meters times meters is meters squared, which is the same value that we got before. So when it comes to multiplying units together, it does not matter if you multiply it out to get some weird thing like meters, centimeters, or convert it after the multiplication, or convert it before you do the multiplication. You will end up getting the same answer. So let's say, like, one final example. We wanted to take this in centimeters squared, so we know the area is equal to 9890 centimeters squared, and we want to convert that to meters squared. So we have two centimeters we need to get rid of. So we need to do 1 meter per 100 centimeters. So we do 1 meter per 100 centimeters. So that's going to take care of one of the centimeters. We have to do it again. 1 meter divided by 100 centimeters. So we get centimeters squared. These 2 centimeters cross out with that one. We get 9890 divided by 100. Divided by 100 again. So sometimes it's easy just to do it in the calculator. 9890 divided by 100. That's that first one. I think I did. 9890 divided by 100. Divided again by the second 100 equals 0.989 meters squared. That's what we got before. And then we can also take the meters squared. The area is equal to 0.988 meters squared. Convert it to centimeters squared. So I'm going to do 100 centimeters divided by 1 meter times 100 centimeters divided by 1 meter. These 2 meters multiply together, take care of this one, and then we get 0.988 times 100, that 100 times 100 for the second 100, and we get out of that 98800 centimeters. We have 2 centimeters on top, centimeters squared. That's the basics of converting length and area from units of meters to centimeters.